Effective at 4 a.m. tomorrow local time, the fighting across the Lebanese-Israeli border will end. Will end.
Major developments tonight in the Middle East as Israel agrees to a ceasefire deal with Hezbollah in Lebanon. In the last couple of hours, we heard from President Biden, who said the U.S. helped broker that deal, which Lebanon also okayed.
It goes into effect 3 hours from now, ending more than a year of fighting between Israel and Hezbollah. NBC's Hala Garani is in Jerusalem with the very latest.
A ceasefire is due to go into effect at 4 a.m. local time in Israel and Lebanon between the Israeli military and the Iran-backed militia Hezbollah. The President of the United States, Joe Biden, announcing that this was as a result of mediation efforts by the U.S. and its partner France. The Israeli Prime Minister saying, however, that after a 60-day period in which the Israeli military would withdraw from southern Lebanon and Hezbollah would move north of the Litani River, that it reserved the right to strike against Hezbollah if it believed that the militant group violated the terms of the ceasefire. This will come as a huge relief to the civilian residents in Lebanon, in Beirut, and in the southern part of the country. They have been suffering through relentless bombing from the Israeli military, sometimes in very densely populated areas. And this also will come as a relief to the civilian residents and towns in northern Israel. They have been targeted by rockets coming from Hezbollah from the north in Lebanon as well for months now. It will all be in how this deal is implemented and whether or not it holds for the longer term. Hala Garani, NBC News, Jerusalem.
We wanted to learn a little bit more about why this ceasefire would make sense now for Israel and Hezbollah. Our reporter Jessica Hart just sat down for an interview with an international relations professor, Andrew Latham at Macalester College. He said for Israel, their army is tired and needing to rebuild. And for Hezbollah, it is displaced right now amid this war. But he also believes President Trump's impending return to office is playing a role here.
I think the prospect of him coming into office on January 20th has focused everybody's minds. The Israelis feel more confident, the Iranians feel a bit more scared, and Hezbollah is caught in between.
The breakdown of background information and strategy from the professor is fascinating. Jessica will have much more on this ceasefire and what it means down the line coming up tonight at 10. Julie, Lauren, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Chris.